Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for an episode of Westbridge Hills. Alright, so if you recall from the previous episode, we bailed up the leftover straw, and we got the Mass Ferguson once again with the Heath Super Chaser, and we're just going to go ahead and pick up the bales that we have lying around here at the moment. I love how that moves, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm just going to pick up the bales that we have here. It's only a few bales, so it'll take about 2 loads. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, really? Did I totally miss that badly? Yikes. That's terrible. I thought I'd be okay. Apparently not. Alright, let's try that again. Let's just do a little turn here. I thought I was going to be fine with it, but... It's funny. One of the things I really like about this tractor is the fact that... Really? Come on now. One of the things I like about this tractor, even though it's a big tractor, it's not tippy. That's one of my biggest complaints about Ago's tractors. They're really nice and all, but I find they're really tippy, so when I want to drive quickly, for example, like I know that's probably more realistic, but when you get used to the game being a specific way, it's kind of difficult to get around that sometimes, so I don't know. It's one of those things where you get used to it being, you know, silly in terms of physics and whatnot, so you expect that same thing from mods as well a lot of the time. At least I find. Is there any up there? No. At least I find, so what tends to happen is I play as if it would be a bad physics, I guess. It's strange. I don't know if you notice this or not, but look at this. So, if I go in reverse, that changes to R. If I go forward, it changes into drive. But if I press, like, 1, which I just did there, it says it's in park, which is a bit strange, if you ask me. Anyhow. Yeah, but that's what I kind of feel. Like, I'm just not used to how tippy those things are. You know, I suppose, like I said, it is probably more realistic, and that's the reason why he did it, but it's just a little too tippy for me. Like, you could be going, you know, a very slow speed, and you would still probably tip over. At least that's what it seems like. Where are we here? There's one over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to grab this one. We'll see. Whoops. Nope, didn't think so. That's what happens when you are... you can't make that right turn this. There must be one that works differently, that doesn't put it into this kind of weird work position, so you can't turn. There has to be... I'm sure there are ones that are just... I just got like just straight behind the tractor, as opposed to twisted like this, or I don't know, whatever you call that position. Off to the side, I guess, would be a good way of putting it. I'm sure there's a better way to put it, but that's what I got. Alright. Bang. It's not full yet. Yes, it is. Alright, so where shall we put these? One of the really nice things about this Extreme Baler pack is the fact that they stack so nicely in the nice squares. I guess we could just sell it. Don't really have any cattle on here or anything like that, so this is the sell point. It's funny. I remember watching a guy called Space Mouse Gaming. He's from the Netherlands, and I watched a few of his episodes on this map, and he played quite a bit on this map actually. I think it was, I want to say it was something along the lines of 50 or 60 episodes he played. It was crazy. I forget what button it is. I want to say, yeah, he probably played like 50 or 60 episodes on the map. It was just crazy amount of time on it. But I remember him trying to put this into, like, get Courseplay to do this sort of thing. Go back a little further. Get Courseplay to do this type of thing where it's backing up into this area and sell the bales. It was pretty comical. Push bales. No, I just want to unload. Oh, that wasn't... Really? I thought that would have been fine. I'm pretty sure that's a sell point. Where the heck is the collision point? Yeah. Maybe it's because I still have... That's weird. Huh. That should be selling, actually. Because the actual point... Maybe it needs to go further in? I don't know. Let's just try and push them back in there a little bit. Whoa, what happened there? That's strange. Why don't those sell? Oh well. I'll leave him. Not worried about it. Anyways, yeah, he would often try to get Courseplay to back up, especially in that little area there, and sell the bales. It never worked as well as he would like. I remember that's one of the first Let's Players I started watching a while. I guess it wasn't that long ago. I started watching him a while ago, let's say that. And one of the things I often noticed about him was the fact that he would like calculate and do like calculations in the middle of the game, which I often thought was interesting because he was very particular. So he would, you know, do something along the lines of calculating how much extra he would need and stuff like that. And you could actually hear him on a calculator and stuff. Oh, made me laugh. Because I never expected someone to get that particular about things, but mainly because I'm not that particular about that kind of stuff. But obviously there are people out there who are, which is cool. Everyone's entitled to their own way of doing things, right? I really like this OEB weight. It's so awesome. I'm so happy David Oldfield and the team got that working properly for non-MR. A little bit late, albeit, but still pretty cool. Yeah, because I guess this was released just the other day, but the funny thing is the fact that I think it was like 2 or 3 days before Farming Simulator 15 comes out, so perhaps slightly redundant, but not necessarily, because as a few people have mentioned before, Farming Simulator has a fairly active community, even for the older games. Like if you look on FS UK, you will see that mods for 2011 are still getting released, to give you an idea. So should you want to play with the old game, it's still possible. It's completely possible, because there are mods coming out every now and then. And I suppose you can even do converts from 2011 or 2009 sounds strange. If you want to do converts from 2009 to 2011, it's possible as well. Alright. Let's see here. That should be good. Would have been nice if they had put it in a slightly different area. Mainly because of the way, well, the way most trailers are set up, just because they tend to be rather long. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to push the bottom of these bales to see if they actually sell. Yeah, there they go. That's strange. It's strange they have to be that far in for that to work properly, but oh well. Most unrealistic way of selling bales, I know, but I'm strangely reminded of Dirt Hebbers right now. There we go. Because I remember, I forget which series it was on. Maybe it was when it was on Haggenstein. I don't know. I can't remember. But I totally used like a front end loader to sell the bales. That was pretty funny, actually. And it basically did. Is it O? Yeah. See, even it's weird. You have to get really close to those guys. Yeah, it's a little bit too close. Anyways. I thought that would be a better position, but there really isn't a better position right there, so oh well. Yeah, Dirt Hebbers did that a long time ago. He used a huge, I think it was the Lizard front end loader or something. I think he even used his combine to push all the bales into the sell point. It was pretty funny, actually. That was a long time ago. Dirt Hebbers hasn't played much farm sim. Well, as of right now, on the 29th of October, he hasn't played much farm sim because 2015 is coming out. And as far as I know, he is going to be playing farm sim in 2015. I don't know how much. I'm sure he'll do a Let's Play on it, but I don't know if he will be as jazzed about it, because I seem to recall him saying he wasn't super enthusiastic about, the game, so it's possible that he just meant for 2013 and not for farm sim in general. So that'd be my guess, mainly because, you know, farm sim 2013 has been around for a couple years now. I guess it's been, and while it's still a fantastic game, and I would still enjoy it if 2015 didn't come out, there of course would be there's a nice time in there where you don't need to, what am I going for here? Let me buy this first, and then I'll say what I'm trying to say. Is that all we have, really? I thought we had another one in here. Let's use something that I don't normally use. No. Actually, I had a Vaderstadt one not too long ago that was nice, but it was a little overkill. Well, not overkill, but it just wasn't as nice as it could have been. I don't know if this tractor is actually powerful enough for this. I have a feeling it probably isn't. I don't think it is. That looks kind of like a Deep Ripper type scenario. Yeah, maybe we'll get something a bit bigger. Let's get a... what do we got here? Maybe a big case. Something in the... that might be a little too big. Maybe not, actually. Let's get one of these. Let's get one of the titanium ones because we're on the titanium map. Let's get... not the case Steiger. Where is it? This guy. I don't even have enough money. I totally just cheated myself $1 million there. I'm not really playing this as a Let's Play. I'm just having some fun. 300 and 400 horsepower. That should be enough, I would suspect. Now this looks really no different than... yeah. I'm pretty sure I could start it from... yeah, there we go. It's really no different than what I expected. Although this one probably is better than the mod I have, because with the mod I have, it has a few faults with it, and one of them being is the actual weight of the vehicle itself isn't appropriate a lot of the time. So whenever I go to pull like a heavy implement like this, it wouldn't work properly. I probably should have got the one with duals. Oh well, it's too late now. I'm not going back. But I hope the insides of the inside of the vehicles in 2015 are going to be a lot nicer. I don't know. Also, the exhaust is pretty awesome from the titanium pack. All of the tractors have really nice exhaust. Alright, let's open this bad boy up, which I really appreciate, because some tractors have bad exhaust. What on earth is going on there? Why is that not cultivating? Is it because we're on a hill? Really? Nope, that definitely should be cultivating. Huh. That's weird. Wonder why. That is rather odd, because that really should be cultivating. I've used this before even. That's what's even more confusing about this right now. Alright. Maybe if I... have no idea why that's doing that. That's really odd. It's not because we don't own the field, because we do. Well then. That's rather annoying. I wonder why. This is one of the scenarios that I'm just... But it's weird because... I don't know what's going on, because you can see it's been cultivated, but there's still stubble there. Like if I go back up here. See how? There's all that, but there's still stubble. That's the part I don't understand. Okay, apparently I can create fields with this that I had no idea. Turn on. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. That's really strange that so it's cultivating, but I don't know if that's just this map because I haven't played this map enough, but that's really strange. I don't like it. Let's try something. Let's try maybe a vanilla one or something, because that's really strange. I would suspect that it'd be fine. So let's try something that this is the weird part, because I know this works, and I have a feeling it's just the map that's doing this. For some strange reason, that's the feeling I get, at least. Alright. The front end of this is a little light. So maybe it does have weight problems then. Alright, let's put that there. And might as well just sell it, get out of the way. Perfect. That's strange. I wonder why that's the case. It's gonna bug me now. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Cultivators. That's the one we just tried. That's probably too heavy. Let's go with a John Deere one. 182, 400 horsepower. You know what? If that's the case, I'll use the Massey because I just like the way it looks better. Although I do have a green tractor sitting out there I could use as well. Yeah, it's weird. This one's like has a lot lighter interior. Like if you look on the inside of that, it's not very nice, I guess. That's what I'm going for. If I were to compare the two, at least. I suppose I could use the John Deere that's over there. That's a nice tractor as well. Let's go this way here. I don't think I've ever used this chisel before. Let's see if this one works. I think Randy's used this quite a few times, but I've had it for a long time. I just never pick it out because I don't normally cultivate. I tend to go straight for a direct seeding styled seeder, so I kind of like circumvent the whole cultivating thing. Although with soil mod, of course, you're forced into having to do that. It'd be interesting to see how that works in the new game with soil mod, or if it gets. I'm sure it will get converted, but how long it'll take is another question altogether, right? All right, let's try this. Take 2. Sure, it's the same thing. Lower points, yes. Yeah, that's strange. It must be the map. Because it's definitely cultivating, but it's leaving the stubble, and I don't know why that's the case. Weird. Let's just try a vanilla one real quick. And then I think I'll just leave it, because I'll get annoyed at it. Let's see what we got here. Far, Gilbert, Grimmy, Horsch. Let's get the Terreno, sure. I don't know. That's really strange. Like I said, I'm inclined to believe it's the map, but I am not used to that at all, so that's the reason why I'm slightly baffled. If it were most modded maps, I would suspect that I wouldn't have this random problem, but Or well, if that were the case, I would definitely have some other random problem. It's usually how it works. If it's not one thing, it's something else, really. Alright. Whoops. There we go. Alright, vanilla. Alright, did enough space apparently. Last attempt. Let's unfold. And let's give this a go. Let's see what happens. It would be nice to see the new particle effects on the cultivators and plows and whatnot. I'm excited to see that. Although it's something that a lot of modders have already done, but whatever. Alright. Let's see. So this is take 3, I guess. Let's see if it gets rid of the stubble. Nope. Yes. No? No. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That's strange. That must be just the maps like that. I don't know. Anyways, folks, I think I'll stop it there because I was going to cultivate, but that's going to bug me now. So I'll leave it there for the time being. My name is Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013 coming at you from Westbridge Hills. Catch you guys later.